Hey, YouTube. Thank y'all for tuning in for another video from Miss Steady Ready. I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready. That's why I call myself that. But anyway, it's a new year, and I have some questions for y'all. I'm not big on intros. I like to get straight to the point, which is the reason why I'm just going to start off by asking you, what are you doing and how are you doing with your goals that you set for yourself? I mean, like, really. I have some things, some goals that I want to achieve. There's a lot of things that I desire to do in my heart. Okay. One of the things that I wanted to do a long time ago was start a YouTube channel. But I thought that you had to be tech savvy. I thought you had to have all the right equipment. I thought that you had to have the perfect lighting and that you had to be an excellent editor. And you don't need none of that. That's what I've come to realize. I would like to just give a shout out to Dante London and his wife, Hannah. They are a smaller YouTube channel that is blowing up. They're blowing up. Their story and mine, I can identify with their story because they lived in low income housing, and at one point in my life, so did I. I have a job, but again, that's a job. My heart's desire is not to work for somebody else. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what people choose to do, that's what you choose to do. If that's where your level of comfort is, then you have to do what's best for you. But I'm talking to the people who actually want to do something differently. Something different in the sense of, if you know that when you wake up, you have an instant feeling of frustration, or you have that anxiety, or you just you just tired, you sitting up there laying in bed coming up with different excuses of what you can say to call off to your job, and dang, can I afford to get another point, and all this old type of shit. Like, at some point, as adults, we have to decide what we want for our lives, because we only got one. You don't get a chance to do this day, this year, this moment, this second over again. And once your life is gone, it's gone. So I'm asking you guys, how do you feel? Are you fulfilled with working 50, 60 hours a week, sometimes more than that? Are you okay with not being around your family or not spending time with your family? Are you okay not being able to see milestones in your children as they grow? Because you're dedicating your time, energy, and attention to a job that will replace you by the end of the business day. And at the very least, the next day, if something were to happen to you today. I have 14 years in healthcare. I had 8 years in Chrysler. I worked at US Steel. I've worked at a casino. I've done security. I've done a lot of different jobs. But again, they have all been jobs. Some pay very well. Okay? But the one thing about me is that I'm not motivated by money alone. My motivation for starting my YouTube channel is to gain freedom of my time. I value nothing more than my time. That's why I can't deal with bullshit men. Okay? I can't deal with bullshit people in general. Waste your time. Don't waste mine. But for me, this YouTube thing, I'm doing it differently this time. I started the YouTube channel recently, actually. And also, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Okay? And I do respond. And I will respond, but I will not respond to anything negative. I'm not fancy. I'm not fake. I ain't got no lashes on. My nails ain't done. Whatever. This is me. My teeth ain't perfect. None of that. Okay? But I can get cute. Don't get it twisted. Okay? Don't get it twisted. But I'm at home right now. Okay? All right. So don't judge me. But anyway, I started this YouTube channel not too long ago And the reason is because YouTube is making it easy for people like me, for people like you to get monetized. But you have to be consistent. The difference between this year and last year or the years prior in me is the consistency. I'm showing up every day. Now, yesterday was a day that I thought I had something scheduled to upload and I didn't. But I mean, that's my mistake. But anyway, I'm showing up. I'm putting my best foot forward and effort to show up every single day. I am straight to the point. I'm blunt, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Some of you know my story, but others that don't. I mean, just to get a brief overview, I lost my oldest son, and then my younger son, and my relationship is very fragmented to the point where I had to put him out of my house, and he still has some things here, but he has until February 3rd to get the rest of that. And that's due to his disrespect and his narcissism. You can go and watch my other videos if you want to know more. But I'm not here to talk about that today. I'm just here to talk to you about talk to you guys and hopefully inspire you to actually proceed with vigor in the pursuit of your dreams and your goals. The difference between me today and me last year is consistency. I've always struggled with that. But what I come to realize is that if I want something different, then I got to do something different. And that's something that applies to all of us. It's like, when is enough enough? When you going to stop pulling up to your job wishing that the damn thing was on fire when you got there? When you gonna stop laying in the bed the night before being irritated, tossing and turning at the thought that your alarm clock is gonna go off in the morning for you to go to work? When are you gonna stop going to urgent care trying to fake sick? When are you gonna stop practicing your cough before you call in on your job? All I'm saying is that anybody that can identify with doing any of what I just said need to start a YouTube channel. This YouTube is giving you the opportunity. I mean, you don't need all that extraness, okay? You take out your phone and you dedicate at least an hour a day. Don't have to be all at once. Break it up, okay? Take out your phone, record your video, talk about something that is real. Dante London and his wife says that, well, they do. They talk a lot about YouTube, and I am too. And only because, and I'm going to promote it because at the end of the day, they're giving us a platform. So I can't do nothing but be respectful and promote the platform that's giving me the opportunity. The other thing that they say talk about is your job. I got a lot of stories that I can tell y'all about my job, but I don't want to talk about that because it's my off day and I want to be in a good mood. When I'm at home, I try my best not to talk about work. Okay? Who want to talk about that? I want to talk about what I'm going to cook for dinner tonight. Matter of fact, I asked my daughter when I dropped her off to school this morning, I said, well, what you want me to cook? She don't ever know, but she eventually came up with some homemade hamburgers and some french fries. I'm like, okay, all right, I can do that. That's simple enough. But I don't even like to cook. But at the end of the day, it brings me joy just to be at home. I closed on my house in 2020. And I did a whole lot of partying when I was in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I went out. And the area that I live in, it's a lot of bars. It's a lot of nightlife. It gets live on the weekend. But don't nothing bring me the joy that my heart desires like being at home. I'm talking about being at home. Not having to go to work. It does something to me. It does something to me. I don't know. I get happy. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want nobody out here feeling like, I'm doing something special, or any of these people on YouTube are doing something so special, because anybody can do it. And at this point, YouTube is giving anybody the opportunity, if you be consistent, to become monetized. That's my goal in 2025. So I'm going to show up every single day. That's the requirement. You want results, you have to put the work in. I mean, you can't upload a video today and then upload one next month and think that something's going to happen. That's not the way it works. I also would advise you guys to upload at times that make sense. Okay? You want to make sure that you're getting as many views on your video as possible. So you want to upload during hours that most people are at home. A lot of people work mornings. A lot of people are in corporate or have office jobs and things like that. But shoot, after 6 o'clock, once they done fought through traffic to get home, and once they done got some food in their belly and they sit down, what do you do? Because I know what I do. I mean, I watch TV, I get, may cook dinner, may do a load of laundry or whatever, but by the time the night is pretty much coming to an end, I'm in the bed rubbing my feet together, chilling, and I'm scrolling. Okay? That's just what people do. So why not upload kind of like in the evenings or early evenings, so that you can get more views on your videos. I'm just saying. To me, that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense to you. But I just want to say, I'm not opposed to working. I've worked, my entire adult life to take care of myself, to take care of my kids. But I want to be happy. I don't want to go through this life feeling robotic. We got one, we're not getting it again. So it's like, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do to make yourself happy, to make yourself proud, and also to set an example? You can't be an example if you continue to quit everything that you start. That's something that I've had to learn, because I'm guilty. I'm guilty. And I don't want to be that person no more. And in order for my life to change, in order for my life to improve, in order for me to be able to be a blessing to somebody else, I have to start with consistency. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. It doesn't matter if I don't have the $1,000 microphone that somebody else has, because I don't. I'm a regular person just like you. But at the end of the day, we have to start somewhere. All the things that you told yourself, you knew that 2024 was coming to an end, and you felt like maybe you didn't accomplish everything that you wanted to in 2024. Well, God is giving you another opportunity to do what you need to do in 2025. So what's the holdup? The only person that can hold you back from being great is you. Start your channel regardless of what anybody thinks. Matter of fact, you don't even need to tell nobody what you about to do. Don't even say nothing, because that will breed the opportunity for discouragement and people to speak negatively against your vision because they don't share the same. Keep your mouth shut. Write down your goals, speak them out loud, and start tackling them. And every time you achieve something, check that one off the box. One thing that I can do for myself right now is I can pat myself on the back, because I actually have been showing up. I actually have been consistent. And I do believe that God did not just put us here to work, struggle, and pay bills. And YouTube is giving us, it's affording us the opportunity to come on here, to be vulnerable, to speak your truth, to just be real, and to connect with people, to learn, to grow. It's a platform. It's a whole thing. And if you want it to work for you, and if you want to be monetized, then you have to show up and stop making excuses. I want to travel. I want to be able to help people if somebody needs help. I want to be able to fix the things on my house that need to be fixed. My house is not a brand new house. So it's always going to be something that needs to be fixed. And in the process of that being fixed, y'all know that the bills don't stop coming either. I don't want to have to decide to pay this bill or to get that fixed. I want to just know that I have enough income to do both. In the name of Jesus, I speak into existence my success, your success. And if you want to be successful, start your YouTube channel and just take your phone out and record and upload. I don't know what you're going to talk about because it has to be something that you want to talk about. For me, I can talk about all day. I can talk all day about my job or the jobs that I've had. But I didn't make this video about that. I made this video to tap into people who have actually set goals for themselves. And I'm just trying to see, what are you doing? How is your life changing? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you're doing in the comment section. I will respond. I won't respond to anything negative, but I will respond. And if you have any tips for me, any advice for me, how I can grow my channel, how I can be monetized quicker, let me know. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some work. So I'm just starting off. I can't expect to see the light at the end of the tunnel tomorrow. It's not going to happen that way. But one thing I know that is, if I stick with it, it can happen. I want multiple streams of income in 2025. What do you want? I want to be okay. I want to make sure that my child is okay. I want to travel. Okay? And you need to ask yourself, what do you want? And what are you willing to do? Because if you don't change, nothing will change. All right, y'all be blessed. Start your channel, be consistent, put your hashtags in. YouTube, subscribe, like, life. All right? And upload at times that make sense. It's not about being perfect. It's not about how many times you fail. It's about failing forward. So even if you are not doing well as you think you should be doing, just keep going. Because it's about what you desire for yourself and what God's purpose is on your life. He does not want you to be upset, frustrated, irritated, mentally and emotionally drained every day. So if you feel like that, go ahead and start YouTube, because they're making it easy for us to win. And it's enough for all of us to win. All right? Y'all take care. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.